Good morning. Bit of a different background this morning. We are just having a little walk, just grabbed an acai bowl, took some pictures, forgot to pick up the camera. It's beautiful and sunny here today. Jim's just got back from a run. We are just heading out. We're going to walk up to the Singapore paddock bit from the Grand Prix. See a bit of a track, it's right by our hotel. Then the plan is to go to the Newton food market. So we'll do that, and then a few other bits, do a bit of shopping maybe. It's the last full day today. James wants to go and jump in the pool because he's had a run and he's a little bit hot and sweaty. Definitely, as we're getting ready to say bye, gonna miss this beautiful view. I don't actually think I can believe we've been here. Last night we watched Crazy Rich Asians as we fell asleep, and it just made me a bit like, ooh, about going home. Really loved Singapore, which felt like a complete dream. So I've been a little bit sad today, but at the same time ready to get home, back into a little bit of routine. And as my nana always says, the reason you go away and come back is to look forward to the next trip. So that's what we'll be doing, planning for the next one. We're actually going to Paris in June with the girls, my two best friends, and then we've also got a US road trip planned for later in the year. So really looking forward to that. Just going to embrace and enjoy the next sort of day and a bit before we travel home tomorrow evening. I'll check back in when we get to the track, and I'll show you what it's like, and we'll go from there. I enjoy the rest of my acai bowl, the berry spot. That was just from the little waterfront outside our hotel. Our hotel was literally just, excuse the construction work, there's our hotel. So we're literally just going to walk there, go see the track, and then we'll catch up with you later. Hello, so we are just at the start line of the Singapore Grand Prix track. You can see all the little paddocks here. I know, it's so weird, isn't it? It's so hot. We've got Pierre. We have a funny story about Pierre. He actually sent us a video on our wedding day, wishing us a nice day. Very long, convoluted story on how that happened, but it's incredible. So we have the biggest soft spot for him in the world, but we are, with a dog named Enzo, inherently big Ferrari fans, and it literally made our life when Lewis moved. So Lewis is always number one, isn't he?
Yes.
But also love a bit of Carlos Sainz.
Your favourite Carlos?
Yeah, I do love Carlos, but that was mainly because when he was at Ferrari as well, I was obviously obsessed and had to have a driver. I do love Charles, but yeah, big soft spot for them. Yeah, we're just gonna have a little wander along here. It's actually really nice as well. Like you can see like the gardens. When we walk down here, I'll show you. Yeah, it's really cool. I will show you in a second. Yeah, so you can see like all the water over there. There's so much construction at the moment. I'm guessing, yeah, they're getting ready, but also like outside our...
See where they're building there.
Oh yeah, look. That must be for the paddock. I'm also guessing they're taking the opportunity to generally do construction when it's not on. So like all the construction outside our hotel, possibly they're taking the time to do that. Oh, and then you've also got, is this called the Loop?
The what? Oh,
the like really big wheel. Then we have the finish line. James is about to cross the finish line. Very cool. I actually can't believe how hot it is today.
Yeah, if you walk, you see where the people are here.
Yeah.
When I was running on the way back, it was so sticky.
Really? On like the actual...
Yeah, on the
do you think they've freshly painted it? Or
no, it's just, I don't know, it's really sticky.
Maybe how hot it is?
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Might lift some of the paint or whatever. Oh, dropped my phone nearly. Yeah, it's mad. You can see, yeah, like James says, you can see how sparkly it all is. This is actually our third track we've walked on, because we did Miami Grand Prix for our honeymoon, and we also drove to Monaco a couple of years ago. And we got to drive around it as well as walk around it. Oh, that breeze is nice. Right, let's walk around here and I will show you this corner view. Imagine the drivers, like this is what they see. Like how sick that.
See how sharp this bend is as well?
Yeah.
They go through it like.
And this is like off the start.
120.
I wonder what the percentage of like accidents are.
Starts that way.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's the opposite. This is
The end.
This is the opposite.
I cannot get my bearings right. So if I whiz round, there's loads of tourists, so I know that's ironic because we're tourists, but there's like a big group. If I swizz around, you'll be able to see the view. So you can see Marina Bay just there. Oh, and my big fat head is in the way. Let's do it that way. Then you can see like there the flower dome and cloud gardens, and then also the like actual garden bits there. It's beautiful. Really beautiful, and then you've got the water as well. So nice. Yeah, it is. And our hotel's not far at all from here. Probably what, like 10-minute walk?
10-minute walk.
If that.
We also have if we were lucky enough to be here when the F1 was on, we'd have a perfect.
Yeah, we would. We keep saying when we look outside our room, we're like, oh, we would be able to see out there.
I imagine the prices would go up.
Oh, yeah, exponentially. It would be crazy. And the other thing that's really cool, for anyone who might be thinking about staying at our hotel, if you go on a run, they have like at the what would you call it? You go to like the people out, the staff outside the concierge outside.
Usually like a runner station.
Yeah, and you go out and you say been on a run, and then bring
100 plus.
Like I wish I'd videoed it earlier, but like the lady came out and she had like a tray and it was like towels with drinks. It's really, really, really nice little addition.
It's a very good hotel for.
Yeah, they just think of everything, to be honest.
Yeah, all the diptyque products in the room.
Oh yeah, I know. I did that in the room tour. Yeah, it's been a proper little treat.
They've replaced all of the. There's like little, like travel size ones that you can obviously use if you want to. But we've been recently wanting to go to the spa, and they've replaced them every day. We fully did not expect them.
No,
to replace
we thought it'd be like one, like what do you call it, one lot for your trip.
Yeah.
It's been really nice. I mean, we've stayed in some nice hotels, but I do feel like this has been a proper treat, which is lovely. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, this is on Parlour Lake, Ghana.
Yeah, we stayed at the Aria, which is like one of the world's leading hotels. That was insane.
I would definitely recommend Mandarin Oriental.
Yes, it's kind of. We've been looking last night at the Mandarin Orientals and where they are, just to get an idea if there's anywhere we want to go, and like, obviously price dependent.
Thailand would be cool.
Yeah, Thailand would be sick. We really want to do Thailand. Yeah, so just walking along, the water's just there, which is beautiful, and then you've got the other way, that view, and then one of the really big roads just there. Probably going to wrap this up, to be honest. We're just going to walk back to the hotel now. We're actually just going to go and see if we can get the room later. They've said for free, we should check out at 12. They've said for free we can have the room until 2, but our flight's not until 11:30 at night, so we don't really need to be leaving to the airport till like 6-7 o'clock realistically. We do actually want to go and see the airport stuff, but we're like, they have said we can pay for like a half-day rate and keep the room like until whatever time tomorrow. So I think we're just going to go and ask about that and figure out a plan, because we'll need to pack and stuff, and if we've got the room for a little bit longer it would be nice. So yeah, we'll just head back now. Anything to add? No? Cool, right, we'll catch up with you later. Hello, quick little check-in, excuse the instruction there. We are just at the pool. If I can try and show you without, no, I'm not going to be able to. There's too many people around, but that is the view there, which is insane. Feeling super lucky, and look at all the water. Have to see past the construction. I'll try and add some pictures just so you can see what the pool looks like, but it's beautiful. There's kind of like the pool, there's a like restaurant bar area called Dolce Vita, and then you've got like some sunken like shallower areas around the pool with like little sun lounges in there and like a little bit of water. The gym, which I showed earlier in the vlog, is on this floor too. And then you've got a bar when you sit, which you can order. There's like a QR code so you can order. Yeah, and they bring over some iced water when you sit down, and like a little juice shop. But yeah, this view is just insane. I can't actually quite believe we're here. I will try and do a quick little pan around if I can. It's just hard. You might see James's. There you go. Little sneak. Might see James's back there. But yeah, it's beautiful. Just enjoying the sun. I think this afternoon we're now gonna head to the Newton food market. We'll probably jump on some public transport. So public transport is like the MRT. I do have a swimming costume on, by the way. Do that for the afternoon. I think we are going to pay for a later checkout because it means we'd have the room until 6, and you just have to pay a half day rate. God, I can't speak. Which I think is probably worth it. We've been in an hour in, but I think we're going to do it. I think it'll be worth it if we want to seize the opportunity to enjoy the day. We might not be able to hear me because of all the construction work, but yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now and then we'll catch up with you later. Good afternoon, just checking in from the bus. We have just got it from outside our hotel. We're heading to the Newton food market. Really looking forward to that. We're going to try some chili crab. I would like some noodles, maybe some satay. Apparently there's some really good satay.
Oh yeah, there is one really good satay place there.
We'll give that a whirl. The bus was, I said that earlier, so we've been inspired. The bus is very clean. I would definitely recommend all the public transport around here. It's very reasonably priced. You can just tap a card to get on and off the MRT or the buses. But this was like 10 minutes quicker to do the bus versus the MRT from our hotel anyway. So we're on our way. We will check back in once we've arrived, show you what food we get. Then I think after that we'll maybe go and do some shopping around there, potentially. Do some bits of shopping this afternoon, need to figure out a plan for dinner, and just have a chilled one really. Yeah. Anything to add?
No.
Right, we'll chat back in later. Hello, we are just leaving. Spot the iconic background from Crazy Rich Asians. Just had a chili crab with like fried rolls. James also got some satay. We're now going to head to the Orchard shopping centre. Oh, I know, so I've got sugar cane and lemon. So we'll be off. Check back in shortly. Hello again from the Marina Bay shopping centre. I can't actually remember when I last videoed, to be honest. Probably had to figure it out when we're editing. We've been for a little wander. Can't even remember when. Yeah, I've been to some food places. Chili crab, I did check in after that. It smells nice. And then I've just got one of these Haiti guava grape drinks. Oh, sorry. Try not to choke. We're just heading down to the Jason's Deli, which is like the little shop in here, to get a few bits to bring back. Then we're gonna have a check at the food court out because we probably are gonna get food here tonight. Then go to a couple more shops near our hotel, go back and chill, and then we'll figure out a plan for this evening. And that's it really. Catch up with you later. Good morning from a very cloudy and rainy Singapore for our last day. We've got the room until about 6 o'clock, so it's now just 1 o'clock. We have had a very chilled morning, done a bit of packing. We're gonna head out now and go and get some food, do some final bits. It's really rainy, so I think we're just gonna grab a taxi on the app called Grab, which I've probably mentioned before. Then probably come back here, relax, get ready. Our flight's at 11:30, so probably going to head to the airport around 6-7 o'clock, want to see the jewel, etc., and then get checked in and head to the lounge, have an explore around the airport as well, and then just get ready for the night flight. Really, it's a bit of a weird one because we're 7 hours ahead, so we're flying at 11:30, which is actually what, like 4:30 in the afternoon British time. So we probably kind of do want to sleep, but we could kind of do with, yeah, like staying up a little bit and maybe going to sleep later, but we'll see how we get on. I don't really fancy the plain food. It was really disappointing on the way out. I, much to James's dismay, I'm not a massive fan of BA. I flew, yeah, it's good for the tier status, but I flew Virgin when I worked at for an American company a few years ago in their upper class, and we've also flown premium economy and economy in Virgin. I'm a big fan of theirs. I think their premium Virgin is by far the best, like their premium economy feels like an elevated version of economy. Now BA, you have a better seat. The food, it's very disappointing. It's stupid things like paper cups versus Virgin. You get proper glasses, proper mugs on Virgin. You can order more food. There's like better snacks. The landing food is like afternoon tea, which is more elevated. Yeah, whereas literally BA snack on is basically the economy food, just plated differently.
But the only downside of the Virgin is the amenity kits are terrible.
Yes, you don't get as good amenity kits, but I think I would sacrifice that for actual better food. But that's just my personal opinion. I think if it's not too much more to upgrade, like we did the Bahamas in November and that was like £200 to upgrade, I would do it then. Yeah, that was return. But sometimes it can be like 1,000 and I just don't ever think it could be worth that. Yeah, that's not too bad for like a 14-hour flight. But however, if you Texas, it's stupid, yeah, when we've booked Texas for October and it's not worth it. But also if you can do BA's business, that's a different ball game. It's just that middle premium economy that I'm very dubious about spending the money on. But that's just my 2 pence. Right, we're gonna head out. Catch you later. Hello. So we've just been to Maxwell Food Centre. It is really, really rainy. We're just walking along. I don't actually know what this road is. It's near Duxton Hill anyway. It's really nice. We're going to Champion Bolo Bun because that was like my favourite place we went to. Oh, I think it's just over the road, Joe. Might be. Or is it on this side? But yeah, just trying to avoid the rain, stay dry, and then we'll be slowly walking back to the hotel to freshen up, finish packing and head to the airport. So that is as exciting as it gets. I'm going to end it here because it's super, super rainy. Hello, so final check-in as we head now to the airport for check-in. We are just at the Jewel at Changi Airport. We've just dropped our bags. Anything to add?
Sad. No,
yeah,
don't want to go home.
A little bit sad, but ready to see Enzo.
Yes.
Ready for the next holiday, and also ready to get a good sleep on the plane, and also head to the lounge before.
Yeah.
So
very, very much excited for getting on the plane and just getting home now.
So we're going to wander around here and then head to the lounge and then get ready. So we may check in, if not, check back in when we're back in the UK.